We all know Cheep Cheep as a mindless, annoying fish from the Super Mario franchise. But there's a lot more to that simple fish than we may realize. Learn the deep history of the character, some surprising facts, and things which will never make you look at the Cheep Cheep the same again. Before you watch, click subscribe. You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of new content. Without further ado, here are 10 dark secrets you never knew about Cheep Cheep. Cheep Cheep and Mario, friends forever? Question mark? Cheep Cheep fish have been around since the original Super Mario Bros., but they've always served as enemies to Mario and his friends. Things changed in Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. In the RPG game, Mario befriends a number of Cheep Cheeps throughout his adventures. Cheep what? One of the more prominent ones is Chef Shimi. Shimi works aboard a train where Mario helps him find missing soup and gets ingredients for a special recipe Shimi is creating. Hopefully the meals the Cheep Cheep makes don't require any seafood. Despite this odd friendship, Cheep Cheeps return to enemy form in Paper Mario Sticker Star and even serve as one of the boss battles. Sorry Mario, not all friendships are meant to last forever. The Babysitter. Cheep Cheeps are well known for their swimming skills and their ability to leap out of the water. You probably wouldn't want to add Babysitter to their resume, but that's exactly the case for a Cheep Cheep named Sushi. Sushi is one of the featured partners in the original Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. In the game, Sushi is in charge of the 5 Yoshi kids.
Is this whole thing gonna be a tongue twister?
Hire a fish to babysit some land animals and naturally something bad will happen. Sushi loses the kids and after Mario rescues them, they team together as she joins his party. Worst babysitter ever. Cheep Cheep abuse. In Super Mario Odyssey, players finally get the chance to take control of a Cheep Cheep thanks to the magical powers of Cappy. Good old Cappy. Once transformed into a fish, Mario can swim faster and has better skills underwater. Unfortunately for the fish, this is not their only appearance in the game. While hanging out along the beach, Mario can play a beach volleyball minigame. If you look closely at the beach ball, it's a Cheep Cheep. Now, we're not sure whether it's a beach ball designed like a Cheep Cheep or an actual Cheep Cheep filled with air to use as a beach ball. Either way, the poor Cheep Cheeps are being used as gaming fodder while their corpses get bounced back and forth. It's a Cheep Cheep horror movie. Finding Cheep Cheep. It's so much fun saying Cheep Cheep. One of the areas to explore in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions is Yoshi's Movie Theater. In the original version of the game, the theater has 4 posters with various designs on them. For the upgraded 3DS version of the game, the theater posters have changed and one of them features a Cheep Cheep. The poster design, colors, and looks clearly represent some type of Finding Nemo or Finding Dory design. Finding Cheep Cheep would be an interesting film as a Cheep Cheep discovers its true family after working under Bowser's evil reign for so many years. Just give it an Academy Award right now. Migrating to Zelda. Cheep Cheeps have not just caused Mario trouble through the years. The fish may look dumb, but they were smart enough to migrate to a whole other game. It's a Cheep Cheep conspiracy. A Cheep-spiracy? Cheep Cheep fish appear in multiple Zelda games featuring their same design and color scheme. In Link's Awakening, the fish appear in flooded dungeons and do their trademark jumps out of the water. Link can easily kill off the fish, but their presence helps increase the connection between Zelda and Mario. Besides the Super Smash Bros. Series, it may finally be time to cross over the stars, and the Cheep Cheep is the perfect historic connection point. Preparing dinner. The developers behind the Mario Party series must have been starving while making the games because a number of their Cheep Cheep mini-games refer to the creatures as a tasty meal. In Mario Party 5, there's a mini-game called Fish Sticks where players attempt to catch Cheep Cheeps. Mario Party 4 features the game Fish and Drips, which is named after the popular fish and chips dish. The game features players filling up a Cheep Cheep-shaped fish tank to hold a Cheep Cheep. A similarly named game can also be found in the Mario Party 7 with the minigame Fish and Cheeps. Fish and Cheeps. Clearly, there is some good meat attached to the characters.
Anyone hungry? Let's go fishing.
Cheep Cheep gender roles. In the original Super Mario Bros. Manual, the Cheep Cheep is the only villain in the game referred to as a female. That's right, all the Cheep Cheeps in the game were girls. The all-girl Cheep Cheeps were present in many of the early games even as Cheep Cheeps evolved. Years later, game manuals and descriptions changed to reveal that Cheep Cheeps were also male. How could this transformation happen? Let's just chalk it up to the good old Jurassic Park theory and claim life finds a way. It's nearly impossible to tell what gender the current Cheep Cheeps are, so we'll have to wait for Nintendo to tell us. We'll probably be waiting a long time. Because I mean, come on, you can't just go and lift up the Cheep Cheep skirts.
I love Jurassic Park.
the Cheep Cheep cousin. The Cheep Cheep family has been covering a dark secret for years, their evil cousin Trouter. Originally appearing in Super Mario Bros. 2, the Trouter is a more aggressive and evil version of the Cheep Cheep.
Cheep, no!
The fish has sharp teeth, jumps out of the water like crazy, and features a bug-eyed look that makes him much more frightening than the cute and innocent Cheep Cheep.
Aww.
The evil cousin didn't make its only appearance in Super Mario Bros. 2. The fish also appeared in multiple episodes of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, where we got to see even more of his aggressive side. The Golden Cheep Cheep. Cheep Cheeps have a variety of swimming styles seen through the years. Most of them swim in straight lines, others like to jump out of the water, and then there's the terribly frightened Eep Cheep.
How many times have I said cheep so far?
Those golden fish swim away from Mario whenever he comes near and look frightened while doing it. The scared goldfish was originally designed for Super Mario Bros. 3, but was cut from the final game. Maybe being isolated in unused game code for so many years is what made them so scared of the open waters found in Mario games, and led to their official debut in Super Mario Bros. Wii. The Flopsy fish. There are some Cheep Cheeps that may have undergone genetic mutations through the years. When playing any of the classic Yoshi games, you may notice the Cheep Cheeps look a little different. They appear larger and have the ability to jump higher. They've obviously been genetically modified to perform better. The Super Cheep Cheep. Even though they are Cheep Cheep, they are referred to as a Flopsy fish in the game.
So many fun words in this.
The last time the fish appeared in a Yoshi game was in Yoshi's New Island back in 2014. We're surprised the games don't feature a GMO warning label on the box, because something is definitely up with those Flopsy fish.
A flopspiracy? No, that's not as funny.
Well, there you have it. What fact do you think was the craziest? Do you like the Cheep Cheep character? Do you even like any of the Mario swimming levels?
God, it's so difficult.
Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to TheGamer so you can stay up to date with all our awesome videos. Thanks for watching.
Yoshi!